What up, folks? Hero Stormwolf here, and I guess you can just call this sort of a update slash playthrough update. I'm not really exactly sure what the title of this video, but it goes along the regards of the Skyrim playthrough that I'm going to be working on. And a couple of questions I have about that is things like time length, how far should I go in terms of quest, should I use a realism mod, stuff like that. Also, someone asked me about Patreon, and I really don't know much about Patreon, honestly. I get the gist of it, but I feel as though that's for like bigger channels, but I'll get into that in a second. So, first off with the Skyrim playthrough. In terms of length, I was thinking anywhere between 30 minutes to an hour's worth of footage per video. Of course, some of that edited and things like that. With an hour being, you know, the maximum time per video. And the reason I asked for this is because, again, you guys are going to be watching, and would you want to watch an hour's worth of me going around playing Skyrim, or would you rather have that like a smaller condensed video? I can do either or, but again, it's ultimately what you guys want to watch. Second is how far I go within the quests within the Skyrim. Do you guys want me to do the entire storyline of Skyrim, the main story, or would you rather me play up until I get to the main story of the Uchiha clan quest? Because there is an end game to that as well for that quest line. So I can do either one of those. The main storyline for Skyrim, the vanilla storyline, will take longer than doing the Uchiha clan by itself, but I can do both. Third, there is a mod I believe called either Frostfire or Frostbite. I'm getting that wrong right now, but what it essentially is a realism mod that has the character rely on food, warmth, sleep, diseases, things like that. And while it will make the game more interesting, it will also make it a lot more longer and have periods to where I have to gather food and find shelter and stuff like that. So it will sometimes hold progress within the quest line. So that's something else that I want you guys to let me know if you want me to use or not. I'll have to play with it for about like maybe 30 minutes or so just to find out all the kicks in, stuff like that, and how exactly it works. But it can make the playthrough more interesting, but just more longer. But moving on from that, I have the rest of the kinks worked out for the playthrough of what I'm going to do. Patreon. I know exactly, I don't know exactly what Patreon is, but I get the gist of it. I read up a little bit on it, and it seems like it's for people who have bigger channels and more structured content, I guess. Sort of like people who make like really highly edited, you know, super fancy videos like montages or skits or like small motion pictures. And I don't think it will work for a channel like mine. Again, I'm on like the small side of YouTube, and I make very like niche videos, and I don't think going the Patreon route for me or this channel would be the best thing. So I don't know. Let me guys know what you think about Patreon. And I don't plan on using Patreon, honestly. I don't know why. I mean, someone emailed me about Patreon, and someone messaged me, and I think it was in the comments, not one of the recent videos, but a couple of videos back about Patreon, and I just never actually responded to it because I have my own little concept of what Patreon was. But I looked into it a little bit more, and I don't know, for me it doesn't seem like it would be for my type of channel. It seems like it'd be for more bigger, you know, maybe like the 80-90,000 subscriber channels with like super highly edited videos and stuff like that. Like I said, with skits, montages, and, you know, little motion pictures and shit like that. Not for, you know, a one-man army who does, you know, most of his own editing or all of his editing and shit like that. So I don't know. Let me guys know what you think about the questions about Patreon and stuff like that. And starting next week, you will see a Skyrim playthrough. Talk to you guys later.